think I am going to do Firestarter.
Start reading now.
Can you hand me The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon?
Yeah. Of course I will.
That's gonna be my go-to answer for everything.
Look what I grabbed! The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. We can hold them up at the same time.
This is definitely my favorite. And
Okay.
And it's underhyped.
Halloween Tag, Part 1.
Hi! Happy Halloween! So, in honor of the festive holiday Halloween,
Yes.
we are doing the Halloween book tag originated by the Library of Sarah. So, without further ado, brain dead.
Bring dead.
Favorite horror book. After you guys stop laughing at me.
Favorite?
We're gonna have to edit this a lot.
My favorite one was by R.L. Stine, and it was his teen series, Fear Street.
Fear Street.
And it was the Silent Night 2.
Mm-hmm.
Those. Took part at a mall. Creepy dude is looking at girls through two-way mirrors. Yeah,
Ooh.
creepy.
Creepy.
It was like, whoa.
I read the first one. I don't know if I read the second one. I had a lot of the Fear Street books because I didn't like Goosebumps because they were like baby books for me.
She went from reading regular books to jump right into Fear
Like,
Street.
I read Fear Street and then I jumped from Fear Street to Stephen King.
She
As a
graduated.
child.
I think my favorite would have to be Stephen King's It. It was the first one that I conquered. Read. I mean,
Which one?
It.
Oh, God.
That book is literally like this thick, and I read it in 8th grade. Yeah.
Did you read Thinner?
Hmm?
Did you ever read Thinner?
No.
I don't think I've ever read any of the Stephen King books that have been movies.
I've read It, and I've read Bag of Bones, which has the number 2 question, if you haven't answered your
I have
favorite.
An answer. My favorite is Stephen King, The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. This has been my favorite book since I was a child, since it came out in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a young person. Younger than I am now. But oh my god, this is about a little girl who gets lost in the woods and creepy things are in the woods and it's
Creepy.
the most amazing book ever. I don't even know how many times I've read this book. Like I don't know. A lot.
I think you're going to see...
Redundancies?
yeah. I mean, first of all, the scariest moment in a book you've read, I think for me, came from Bag of Bones, and it was towards the end. It's... Not to give too much away, it's a story about a guy, his wife dies, and he goes back to their summer house.
He's a writer.
Yep, and he goes back to their summer house, and he's haunted. He's being haunted by the ghost of this black artist, black musician, and I can't think of her name right now.
It was made into a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah.
Yep,
I think it was
and
a miniseries.
and the scariest part for me was towards the end. It fits the name of the book, Bag of Bones. Literally, her bones come out of the ground
Oh,
in a bag.
creepy.
Bag of bones.
Why are they in a bag?
You have to read the book.
No.
Then I'm not going to say.
Ah, I don't know that I have a scariest moment. I've been creeped out and weirded
Yeah.
out, but I don't know that I've had one that's stand out that I can't think of any.
Well, I know I've said this in another tag, but in the Stephen King book, it's It's a short story book. Everything's eventual. There's this guy who buys this painting at a yard sale, and it's of a car, someone driving a car, and the painting is of like the back of the car, so you see it driving away. And he buys the painting and brings it home, and he notices that the painting keeps changing. It's the person in the painting is getting closer and closer to this guy's house. Like, you can see him going into his house and then up the stairs. Oh my god, that story is like the creepiest, and I can't remember the name of the actual story in the book. My mom has it, but her bookshelves are slightly unorganized and I couldn't find it. But oh my god, I've read that story a couple of times, but it's been years and it's still, just thinking about it creeps me out.
I think I need to read this.
You do, it's good. Like, I love all his short story books because they're creepy and they're short and you can flip through them really fast.
Yeah.
And they're effective at scaring you fast.
If you find it, I want to read it.
I'm like, if I find it, I want to read it.
We're going to be fighting over that
There's
book.
going to be a waiting list for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you or have you dressed as a book character for Halloween?
No.
Yes. I dressed up one year. I was handing out candy. I dressed up as Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter.
See, I like to be scary and bloody all the time for Halloween, or just all the time in general.
No slutty costumes
No, I
No.
like gory,
here.
scare the little children kind of thing.
Well,
We kind of do.
actually, technically, you have. Alice.
I was just gonna say, I've dressed up as Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I've dressed
Oh,
up
so
as
have I.
a witch with green makeup, like the Wicked Witch
Yeah.
from The Wizard of Oz. And
Didn't you do
I did
the
Little Red
Queen?
Riding Hood.
Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood.
So technically, I've been book characters, but not like intentionally.
Yeah.
Like
And-
Demented.
Yeah, it was the Alice costume because I borrowed it one year. It was like demented. She had like a bunny
Yeah.
rabbit head.
And I have blood prints, like bloody handprints on the boobs. I didn't intentionally do it on my boobs. I was just wiping my hands, and it just happened. I was just like touched my boobs.
Oops. Oops. So, what do you think your favorite character would dress up for on Halloween? So, think of your favorite
I
character.
don't even know if I have a favorite character. Like, a favorite girl character? Or does it matter?
It doesn't say, it just says your favorite character.
Let's stop there. You can
Okay.
you can think on it, and I'll reset.
Picked all my nail polish off.
I didn't bother this year.
Mm.
Couldn't have been bothered.